Hi Sanam, welcome once again on YourPedia.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Sanam, today we are going to talk about a very unique and a positive, I must say, opportunity for Indians, especially those who are in highly qualified or skilled domains.
Yes,
So,
sir.
our this interaction is about Sweden, and we are going to talk about some job visas and business visas in Sweden for those candidates who fall in the category of highly qualified person or skilled person. I will discuss with you about that. So Sanem, I come to you now. There has been some recent developments in Sweden related
Yes, sir.
to job visas and business visas. So can
Yes,
you
sir.
brief us about it first?
So recently, the Swedish government has actually asked for people from outside the outside the Sweden that they can come and they can look for job as well as they can start their own business. So that is what they are calling it as a job seeker visa. And when they call it as like a person with advanced level degree can only come for that. So the person should have at least a master's degree or they should have a PhD degree. And in the norms, they have also mentioned like the what are the credit requirements they are looking for. So if a person has completed a 60 credit master degree or 120 credit master degree. So in India, we have 120 credit master degree, right? So they can directly go there and start looking for jobs if they want to do job, and they can also look for PhD. I mean, talking to professor face to face will make a greater impact in that case
Okay, so
for
Sanim,
PhD.
I again want to understand a couple of things here. As you know, larger viewers on YourPedia are those from technical background, right?
Right,
So you
right,
mean to say that MTech student or MS student falls in the
right.
category of highly qualified people, right?
Exactly.
They have 120 credit.
Yes.
Now, as per you, he can go to Sweden and start looking for jobs. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, they can start looking for jobs or they can start their own business. If we are talking about technocrats, then of course they will prefer job there.
Okay. So when we talk about starting the business there, do we mean that a person who is to start from the scratch, or do we mean that a person who is already having business here and also want to extend it
Both.
to Sweden?
Both can be done. Both can be done. But
Okay.
the clause is they have to meet certain requirements regarding the financial status and their insurance.
Okay. But
So
Salim, now
yeah,
now you understand. Now let's talk very practically. A student who is done his MTech now, he's not having job in India. He's not having money
yeah,
also. Let us say that way.
yeah, yeah,
Or maybe
yeah.
he's having job and he's doing job. Think of typically MTech student in India. You are quite aware. Now,
Yes,
how
yes.
he can take benefit of this entire scheme, whatever you are telling us.
Yes. So if a let's say a person is recently graduated or post-graduated from masters in India, right?
Mm,
And 120 credit masters is done. So
mm,
what he or she can do is they can directly apply for job seeker visa and directly land to the to Sweden.
mm,
And once they are in the Sweden, they can either look for jobs there or they can start approaching or knocking the door of certain universities and ask
mm.
for the what do you say research assistantship or PhD program. So they will consider in better way if you talk face to face,
Okay.
and jobs are plenty there, so they can start looking for jobs directly.
हाउ मच मनी इज रिक्वायर्ड इन दिस सपोज मैंने डिसाइड किया कि मैं स्वीडन जाके नौकरी ढूंढता हूँ जैसे
Yeah.
सपोज आई एम फ्रॉम पंजाब एंड आई गो टू बेंगलोर चलो वही नौकरी ढूंढते हैं दैट आई डू
Right.
सो मेरे को कुछ
Yes.
ऐसा लग रहा है कि जैसे आप गोइंग फ्रॉम पंजाब और उत्तर प्रदेश टू बेंगलोर एंड फाइंडिंग
Hmm.
द जॉब वैसे
Hmm.
ही गो फ्रॉम उत्तर प्रदेश टू स्वीडन एंड फाइंड द
Hmm.
जॉब मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है
Exactly.
but
Yes,
now you
sir.
tell me going to Bangalore it will cost me something but going to Sweden
Yeah.
will cost me a huge amount, right Sanyam?
It's not huge amounts, sir. So basically, they are asking for the money that on which you would be able to sustain. So they need some sufficient funds document which you will produce before applying for the visa. It's like a 1 lakh rupees per month they are asking for. And that money will be converted from Indian currency to Swedish currency, and that will be credited to your personal account itself.
No, no. Can you tell me this point once again, Sanyam? Repeat this point, 1 lakh wala. Hmm.
Yes, sir. So basically, what they are asking is they are asking for sufficient funds on which you would be able to sustain in Sweden, right?
Okay, okay.
So that fund is 1 lakh Indian rupees. So 1 lakh Indian rupees will get converted if you're applying for 1 month. So that money will be converted to Swedish krone or Swedish
Acha,
currency, right?
okay.
And once you land there, you would be able to access that money for yourself, and on that particular amount of money, you would be able to sustain there. So that is what they are asking. They are not asking explicit money for visa application or something like that.
Okay, okay. So that means a student who is having 1 lakh rupee in Indian currency, he can
Right.
go there, look for a job for 1 month, and then within 1 month, as you said, there are plenty of jobs. So
Exactly.
maybe we can recommend to those people who are skilled actually, maybe IT
Yes.
people and all those people, जिनके लिए आसानी से job मिल जाए, right?
Exactly.
Sanam?
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Wonderful. अब मैं आता हूँ दूसरी तरफ सनम on you said about business stuff also. So what is the situation for business? Like what we understand back home in India, it
Yes.
is not
Yes.
that easy to initiate business
Mhm.
and do it, right? So
Yes.
what they expect? Start a new business or doing there? What do they expect?
Okay. So it's not the traditional business we are talking about, right?
Okay.
So in IITs also we see that there are hubs, right? In each
Hmm.
IIT we have a lab as a small startup
Okay.
in India, right? So
Hmm.
if those labs can fund the student to
Hmm.
open a new startup or a small enterprise in Sweden.
Hmm.
But there has to be some funding from back, right? Then only
Hmm.
they will consider your startup application as well. So
Hmm.
these kind of things are highly promoted there as of now, and
Hmm.
they are looking for things. So as you have mentioned, IITs, people in IITs, I have a greater what is leap in such cases because they
Hmm.
are already skilled and they already have funds from their lab, so
Hmm.
that can
Okay.
help them.
Okay, that's wonderful. So,
Yes,
so
sir.
now, Sanem, how to summarize this all? I want you to summarize this entire thing once again, whatever we discussed, in a very simple terms.
Yes, sir. So I mentioned explicitly two things. First is for the students who are already in India, whether they have completed masters or PhD, they can directly go there. If they want to look for postdoc, they can look for postdoc. If they want to go for PhD, they can go for PhD. But that will give them a better clarity once they reach there, because they would be able to interact with the system directly, right? Not over email or to through a call. So that is one thing. And second thing is about the business opportunities. Like many technocrats wants to start their own startup, isn't it? So they can get some funds from India, and they can land to Sweden and then start their own enterprise there. And it's
Hmm.
very easy and smooth because government itself is promoting these things.
Okay.
So
Sanem,
yeah.
sometimes what happens is after PhD, getting postdoctorate fellowship is difficult, maybe.
Yes,
So,
yes,
does that mean a person who is PhD in particular branch of engineering, let's say civil engineering, he
yes,
spends 1 lakh rupees or 2 lakh rupees, goes to Sweden and meets
yes,
with different professors in 2 months, and then
yes,
ensure one postdoctorate fellowship for her or for him?
yes.
Is it viable?
Yes, yes, it's very viable as well as I mean, this is how they should think as well, because
Okay.
the postdoc is something they want to specialize. They want to become a master out of it, right, for
Mm-hmm.
a whole life. So that is
Mm-hmm.
advisable. Yeah.
Wonderful. Looks like very good. And I think
Mhm.
third point was related to financial inclusion and insurance. Have we discussed that,
Yeah.
Rasana?
Yeah, I mean, just quickly summarize about that. So financial inclusions is like 1 lakh rupees you need to have with you for 1 month if you are applying for 1 month job seeker visa. And that health insurance is very nominal. By paying 10,000 or 11,000 Indian rupees itself, you can get 1 month health insurance from India. So
Mm-hmm.
that's very easy. And these are very small requirements for getting visa from them, right? They are not asking for any offer letter, or they are not asking for any university or company offer letter, right? So that's very easy.
Okay. So Sanem, nutshell में we can say कि Indians के लिए opportunities बड़ी हैं and they are good
Right.
opportunities for Indians, right?
Yes.
And
Hmm.
can we expect similar kind of thing from other Scandinavian countries like you are in Norway? So can we expect similar things from those countries also?
So I mean, in whole Nordic countries, Sweden is called as IT hub of Nordic countries, right? And the population itself is twice as Norway and Finland in Sweden. So there are multiple opportunities. That's why they are coming up with these things. As of
Okay.
now, Norway and Finland has not revealed any such thing.
पर अच्छा है, I mean,
Yes.
something is better than nothing. So if starting is done from
Yeah.
Sweden, and Sweden is a good country for Indians, what do you say?
Right, sir. I mean, many Indians are there and they are welcomed very well in
चलो
Nordic
वंडरफुल,
countries.
बहुत ही रेलिवेंट टॉपिक था सन्यम. यू हैव टच्ड अ वेरी वेरी रेलिवेंट टॉपिक बिकॉज यू नो देयर आर हाईली स्किल्ड पीपल इन इंडिया, हाईली कैपेबल, हाईली
Yes.
स्किल्ड. तो
Yes.
स्किल यहाँ है, कैपेबिलिटी यहाँ है, अपॉर्चुनिटीज अगर वहां मिलती हैं तो व्हाई नॉट, वी कैन एक्सप्लोर
Yes,
दैट.
sir.
So that was
Yes,
the
sir.
discussion we had. So thanks a lot. I'll catch you next week once again. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.